The last part of this section deals with what to do if you have a variable that's being multiplied by a fraction. And so a bit of vocabulary for you. Reciprocal means the flip of a number. In other words, you flip the numerator to the denominator and the denominator to the numerator. So for example, 3, remember the whole number 3 is the same thing as 3 over 1. The reciprocal is going to be 1 over 3. Okay, you would flip it there. And the reciprocal of 1 over 3 then is 3. Okay, because you just flip them. 2 over 5 then is the reciprocal of 5 over 2. So you flip the two numbers around and you end up with the reciprocal. The reason that's important is because if you have a variable that's being multiplied by a fraction, you want to multiply by the reciprocal. And why is that? Well, let's take a look at this example. We said 2 over 5 is the reciprocal of 5 over 2. So if I have 5 over 2 and I multiply by its reciprocal of 2 over 5, what happens? Well, my 5's cancel and my 2's cancel, leaving me with 1. So multiplying by the reciprocal of the fraction gets rid of that fraction. So in the example here, we have 4 over 5 times x. Note we could also write it like this. That means the same thing. They've just attached the numerator to the x. Okay, we want to multiply by the reciprocal of 4 over 5 then, which is 5 over 4. And that's what's been done on this line 2 here. So you'll note when you do that, your 4's and your 5's cancel. On the right-hand side then, we have negative 9 times 5 over 4. Remember, that's really negative 9 over 1. And so when you multiply that out, you get x is negative 45 over 4. Check to make sure you can't simplify any further. Here you can't. Let's try one more together. So here we have 2 over 6 times x. We want to get rid of that fraction. So we're going to multiply by 6 over 2. We're allowed to do that as long as we do it to the other side. And I'm just going to note that 4 is the same as 4 over 1. Okay, well, the beauty of this is then our 6's cancel and our 2's cancel on the left. And so we're left with a single x on the left. On the right, we do top times top over bottom times bottom. So 24 over 2, which we can simplify to 12. So go ahead and pause this video and try the next two yourself. Let's do those next two now. So I'm going to multiply in B by the reciprocal of 3 over 7, which is 7 over 3. That means I have to do it to both sides of the equation. And remember, this 9 is really 9 over 1. So on the left-hand side, I end up with a single x. On the right, I will have 63 over 3. 63 is a multiple of 3, so what does that simplify to? 21. And lastly here, we're going to multiply both sides of this equation by 4 over 5. On the left, everything cancels, leaving me with a single x. Remember, this 10 is like 10 over 1. So I get 40 over 5. That's a 0, 40 over 5, which gives me an x value of 8.